Hello there, folks. Hatme here. I hope you're having a lovely day or a lovely evening, depending where you live. We're back, and I hope that everything is working okay. Counting on you telling me if my audio is working or not. We can slowly start. Let's go to... No. What is this? Campaign end? Like, I'm sure I made a... Okay, it doesn't matter. Like, I had a save here, I'm sure. What? Okay, can we join additional one? Really? They don't really exist? I know there's been a patch, but it seems like all the saves are deleted. Let's try this one. Oh shoot. Yeah, it seems like we're... Oh, hi Tax. Hello man, welcome to the stream. I think we have a problem here. I'm gonna try to load... There's been a... Let's try American campaign. Whatever. So it seems like there's been an update. And it fucked all the saves. We have to start all over again. That's good for all of you guys that kind of missed it. And yeah, it seems like American campaign is working properly. But the British saves, yeah. Screw that. And they just disappear. Whenever I click load, they just disappear. Seems like. Yeah, we have to start a new one. It didn't go far though. So let's let's actually start with a new one.
They have a choice to take a step closer to their destination or to run away.
Wait, is this a joke? Okay, I think I know what the problem is. Yeah, actually, I made a mistake. I need to go through Xsolla because I did not... yeah, my bad, actually. I think I can fix it. Because there are two launchers, there's Steam and there's Xsolla, and I did not really do anything with the Steam game. I did not delete it. I just installed a new one, so I have two games basically. And I just clicked on Ultimate General icon. I did not go to the Xsolla, so give me a second. We have to download the update manually, and I hope it will work. It should be working. This is something that has never happened before. So yeah, I kind of made a mistake. You cannot see it right now, but I'm downloading a new patch. Sorry about this, guys. I did not have time to check the game or anything ever since the last stream. I was very busy with things. But it should be like in a couple of seconds. Should be done. Well, how did you spend your day? I was kind of busy. I spent my weekend with family. Then we had an event on Sunday. We played some Hell Let Loose. We had a lot of fun, by the way. You guys should consider joining in on the Discord. Every Sunday we have some kind of event. Next Sunday will be Dividend Impera for Rome 2. And we're going to play some multiplayer battles, like maybe field battles or siege battles, but we're going to try to make it big. Yeah, it's downloaded. Now it's installing, so it should be okay. I hope the saves are fine, so we can just play. Oh, shoot. They might not be. By clicking there, I probably deleted them for some reason. Damn it, we have to start from the beginning.
Every person is born to do something great. Every day they have a choice. To take a step closer to their destination, or to run away.
Yeah, we have to start a new one. Damn it. I should just uninstall the Steam version. I messed it up big time. I'm sorry, guys.
I was the fourth child in the family.
William,
My
how?
family was close to the king, and this afforded me the great privilege. As the youngest in the family, my 3 older brothers have always supported and looked after me.
So maybe we could go for charisma as well. Yeah, actually I messed up, I believe. I think it's my fault because there are 2 versions of the game in my computer. One is for Steam, one is for the Xsolla. And I opened the Steam version, tried to load the game from the British saves, and it just deleted them. So I messed it
I
up.
followed the successful military careers of my brothers with great interest. After finishing school, I decided to follow in their footsteps and joined the army. My father purchased a commission for me as a dragoon officer in time for the War of Austrian Succession, where I served mainly in Flanders. Later, my military service brought me to North America. There, the army was tasked with capturing all of French Canada. I was given command of a battalion of light infantry during the siege of Quebec.
Okay, guys, we're starting all over again. That sucks, but it can also be good because we kind of know what to expect. We're gonna go for Commandor, I guess. Well, hopefully.
Here I had gained command of the regiment and performed well in the Battle of Saint Foy. Unfortunately, the war took away my closest brother and best friend.
Should we go for minus perception? I don't know. I kind of like willpower, but this will be like minus 10 overall stats. So I'm just gonna go for minus 7 perception.
But this did not break me, and a year later, I commanded a brigade in the Montreal campaign.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the same as I did before because we're gonna go with lower tensions with the natives. Reporting is always good, especially early on, but this will be like a long-term investment because we're gonna get wrecked by the natives for sure.
Having shown my talent as a commander in many battles, I was promoted to the rank of general. After the war, I returned to England, where I was involved in the development of the army and taught at the Royal Military Academy.
Okay, we're gonna get extra
My
ammo.
rank and birthright secured me a seat in Parliament. On questions related to the American colonies, I have always...
Mining costs also really good because mining is very important right now. Because in England, you cannot get any mines. You have to ship all of your goods from US colonies to England. And mining is really important. But I think a loyalty is the best here.
While I advocated for moderate treatment of the colonies, unfortunately, the situation got out of hand. I must fulfill my duty to England and the King to restore order in the American colonies.
Oh, hi Abbas. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna go with the same thing pretty much as we did before. We're gonna go with social. We're gonna go with commander, reckless, minus 20 tension with the natives, plus 15% ammunition, and plus 10% loyalty. We're not gonna go for aggressive AI just because, as we said, we're not really familiar with this campaign. So we're gonna do something about it. Guys, feel free to say hello. If you have any questions about the game, if I can help you anyhow, just let me know. If I'm mispronouncing things, again, let me know. Okay, arrival. I was sent to America by King George III to ensure the stability of the colonies due to the growing discontent of the colonists. I was against sailing in winter, but the situation required immediate departure. Unfortunately, our journey turned out to be difficult. At first, there was a long calm. Then we were pursued by strong storms. We lost part of the fleet with troops, and we can only hope that they survived. So, of course, massive loyalty drop. We're gonna take the control of Squadron, and we're gonna move them to Boston, the same as we did before. Let's check the map. We're gonna speed it up. No reason to wait. Just give me 1 second. I want to be able to tell how many people are joining the stream. Need to reshuffle something. But yeah, we're slowly moving. And now we're going to be more conservative. I'm going to be building up these regions here. I'm not going to go far away. I'm not going to try to contest a lot of areas. What timeline are you playing? 1800s. This is actually 7075, the beginning of American Revolution. By this time, colonies are still under British control. If we go to control map, let's say here, everything is ours. Basically, we're controlling all the colonies right now. This is the eve of the revolution. Okay. The resignation of Thomas Hutchinson. Thomas Hutchinson, the royal governor of Massachusetts, known for his loyalist sympathies, resigned from his position in February 75. His departure marked a significant event as it removed a polarizing figure from colonial politics and fueled patriot hopes for a change in the British policy towards the colonies. So, still we have some minus loyalty. Let's make sure these guys can actually get to port. We also gonna do something about these guys. We're gonna give them some willpower and accuracy, I guess. Did I? Okay. We have to do it manually, I guess. Yeah, this should be it. Give me a second. I would say this time have an army centered around a major city. It only build in that area until you get another army, and then can control and build an area. Yeah, I think this would be a good advice. Right now we cannot do anything. We have to spend some time until series of events occur. I'm not sure if I like this. Actually, we're just chilling here and we're doing nothing. Okay, appointment. It seems that after we set sail, the king made a fateful decision to appoint me Governor General of all the colonies. It is a great honor and great responsibility for me to take on the leading of the colonies in these turbulent times. Your appointment signaled a more aggressive British stance toward colonial resistance and further antagonize American patriots. So we're gonna get colony chief. So basically we get some new departments in headquarters. We're gonna get plus 50,000, which is very much needed, and things gonna get worse with the Americans. Let's check. We're gonna go for which one? Council of War, I guess. Immediately gonna spend some reputation points for it. Let's speed it up. Okay, we got it. We just gonna... Nah, we cannot do that. We have to go for supply and logistics as well. And we need to find a Council of War. We need to find an officer for it. This guy's pretty well suited. What is the game like Total War Napoleon or more like Civilization? It's kind of a combination, actually. Everything happens in real time. There are no terms. There are no turns, actually. we're gonna go for this one. I think we cannot do anything else, and then we're gonna decide what to research basically a bit later. So for Amos, he's kind of new to the game. So basically, you have your commander-in-chief. America's side, that's George Washington, of course. This is William Howe. And you get headquarters. This is where you can do some research. Here you have all the generals you can field. And every single headquarter department has its own research. If you research it, you get some benefits. You get like new weapons. Here you have individual regiments. There are people that are really new to the game, so they don't know much. You can appoint commanders of the regiments. You can manipulate the companies of the regiments, artillery, skirmishers. You give them specific weapons. So it's really, really cool. I really love the game. But let me check. Yeah, we need to go to England. And let's actually recruit something. Maybe this guy would be a good one. We have Brown Best 69s. We have 3,000 of them. I don't really like skirmishers without proper rifles, so we're not gonna bother. And they're also more expensive, so keep that in mind if you're having skirmishers. We're gonna go for mortars, my favorites. Although Pandacrowd, the developer, said that some of the artillery has been changed, like the way it functions. We're gonna create a regiment here, and we're gonna try to maybe create 2 regiments. I think the cav is not that necessary. We're gonna focus on infantry. We just need bigger numbers. Yeah, as I said before, guys, if you have any questions, we can get grenadiers, but again, they're more expensive, and I don't think we are in financial situation that we can afford them. Let's go with mortars. Because Americans have militia, and we're gonna try to abuse their militia, they will be more likely to flee. Can we get 3? Or, nah, 2 are okay. They're gonna take some time for them to settle. Let me check, though. How many horses do we have? Let's go to the market. We have about 200 horses. Do they automatically transport replacements from Britain? It didn't seem like attrition and desertion were being replaced last time. You kind of have to set it by yourself. So this is an issue. I did not realize that until Pandacrowd told me. It's here. So we can put like... Oh, maybe we should wait. Maybe we should wait. Because we have no... actually, let's go with... Nah, 2,000 is too much. Let's go with... 400? But I'm not sure what is the adequate number. Because look at this. We have our own recruits here. And I'm not sure if this number is being pulled from workforce, or is this number being pulled from recruits? I don't know. But Panda said it's basically automatic, or should be automatic. So let's select a couple of guys. We're gonna go with... we have unarmed troop transport, and we have armed troop transport. So we're gonna go with this one. With armed ones, and this one. We gotta create a convoy. We can also send some ships, but for the time being, I'm gonna keep my navy in England. It will take 31 days to get to the colonies, so let's set sails. Why did British decide to invade America? Well, actually, these were their colonies at the time. Due to the how colonial thing worked, basically Spanish and Portuguese took what was seen as most productive new land in the south. You know, they conquered so-called civilized people. In Incas and Mayas, they found a lot of gold and silver. Well, the British and French, they were happy with the leftovers, the Northern America. And these colonies were very poor for a long time, and it took them time to develop, so they were not taxed. But the colonies did not have representation in the British Parliament. So when the taxation began, due to some... I'm not going to go too much into history because it's a long story. Basically, when the British Parliament decided to tax the colonies, they wanted to have representatives, basically. And because they did not allow colonies to have representation in the Parliament, Americans started rebelling. And it's a very long story. You can actually find some things on YouTube if you're too lazy to read books or Wikipedia. You can actually find a lot of good videos on YouTube about the American Revolution. So it's a really cool story. But where are we with our research? First, we have to focus on these things so we can get immediately... I'm gonna spend my reputation points. You can speed up the research, by the way, by spending reputation points. If your reputation points go below 15, you can lose the campaign. So we're getting supply and logistics. We've created a supply and logistics department. Since the main production is in England, while the resources are in the colonies, it is necessary to establish secured transportation between the colonies and the metropolis and promptly supply the expeditionary troops and fleet. Oh my god, I suck today. It's been a long day for me, so I apologize if I stutter. We're gonna go here for militia regiment. We still cannot recruit any units in the colonies, but by unlocking this, we're gonna get access to militia. They're not as good as professional line infantry or fusiliers, but they'll have to do. And we need to find a guy that would be suitable for this position. We're looking for somebody with the biggest numbers, basically. 64, 58, 55, 63. Hmm. 68, 55. 60 and 64. This one is cool, but there's a big disparity, so I'm just gonna go with this one. It doesn't matter. We're gonna get blacksmith. Blacksmith will allow us to produce things, and we also need to worry about production. I'm not sure if we can. Nah, we cannot. You don't do anything with production, but we can get some actual generals. With Americans, it's very difficult to start with generals, but with British, you have basically 4 generals from the get-go. And we gotta go with... Charles Cornwallis, I think we're gonna go with him, maybe. And we're gonna have one more for sure. Richard Howe. This should be the brother of our commander-in-chief, William Howe. So we're gonna go with him. And they will be actually in UK, in port. Guys, consider liking the stream. This will help stream go to more people. Basically, YouTube will recommend it a bit more. Lost ships arrival. So we're getting some reinforcements. Yeah, here they are. And I think we're gonna go to Hartford. At least we can try. I'm gonna try to focus my armies on Hartford and Boston initially. Because when the rebellions start, it will be a huge problem. Oh, XD Gamers, welcome, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Long time no see. Colonial Secretary? Okay, we can do something about that. Oh, we can actually, yeah. Let's pay with our reputation. And guys, I always do this whenever people write in the comment section. I appoint them with command of the regiment. So I'm gonna call a regiment after you guys. So Montpu, you can do this one. Let's go with the next regiment. This will be for tax 1. Yeah, let's see. We have, of course, our XD. Gamers, let me check who was else there. I need to check the Shakedown. Shakedown Ben. Yep. Can I make it like this? Yeah. Just want to make sure that I can spread it out. Yeah, so now you have your own regiments. I did that during the American campaign as well. I think it's pretty cool. We're gonna go with the stamina because stamina allows our troops to run longer. You can go for willpower. This will give them higher morale, but because these are professional troops, they should not be suffering from low morale anyways. Let's actually continue. We're gonna wait for the day to be over, and then we will keep moving. We have 2 more regiments. Colonial Secretary. Let's address that issue. Here we can assign somebody. 4052. 53, 56. Anthony, we're gonna remember Anthony as a good candidate. 55, 58. Archibald. Matthew actually is pretty good as well. Basically, the higher the numbers of a person in charge of the department, the faster the research would be. This is why we're looking for the best candidate possible. Maybe I can go with this one. We're gonna start with Weaver Shop. This will give us some extra textiles, and textiles are necessary for some units. You can sell them to make money, and they're also very much needed for ships. We're gonna go with this one, and that's it. Let's speed it up. As I said, there are no turns here, as in Total War. You just have days, and you can speed up or slow down things. But everything is happening in real time. They're actual battles, like in Total War, although they're maybe not as I would say not as good, or not visually as good as in Total War. So this might be like a put off for some people. Willpower, we're gonna go with we said willpower. That's better. And these two, they can go with stamina once again. Specific perks. The more they fight, they're gonna get their perks upgraded, and they're gonna be more powerful. Did we research something? No, we did not. So we just have to continue. Let's check situation in Bristol. We click on barracks. We're getting new recruits slowly. And if you don't have the best computer, like, you can still play this game. It's not a super demanding game, which is pretty good. What sucks is that we cannot really do any kind of construction here. We have to wait a bit longer for the events. And I think I'm going to allow a lot of rebellions to occur. That we're just going to crush them. Yeah, this would be really cool, actually. We could have like a better fleet to protect our traders as well. I think that we're not going to have a lot of problems with American pirates or American Navy. But once the Spanish and French enter the war, I think this will be a major issue. But I think reputation points from the king would be better. You can speed up any kind of research with that reputation point addition, so pretty neat. But we have to be patient. Here we have construction material. Construction material allows us, there are actually 2 levels of construction in this game. Again, for people that are not familiar, you can construct things in your cities, city level construction. There are cities and there are forts. Forts can have 3 levels. The bigger the level of the fort is, basically you can accommodate bigger garrison. They're physically bigger when the battle starts and your troops have more protection. At the same time, you have like regional level construction that can be seen here. So this is why we need construction material. These are the specialists. They're used for army officers. They're used for construction of buildings. We have population and we have our money basically in the bank. Here there are ships. We have our fleet of 21 ships, and we have our basically army with 17 regiments out of 56. But this is, as I said, more for newer players. If you're not familiar with the game. Okay, colonies must pay. England faced significant public debt primarily due to ongoing military conflicts and imperial ambitions. The 7 Years' War, which included costly military campaigns in Europe, America, and elsewhere, left the British government heavily in debt. So your main role is to ensure a constant flow of funds from the colonies, which the crown so desperately needs now. So we're going to lose some reputation with the Americans. The tensions will be higher. Of course, loyalty that exists in every single settlement, every single region will go down. If your loyalty drops below a specific degree, like below 40%, there can be an uprising. If you don't have a garrison in that settlement, there can be an uprising. And royal colony, okay, that's cool. Let's go there. And let's do some, again, head of department. This guy is pretty good. This guy is also pretty good. George. Maybe Matthew is better. Yeah, I think it's Matthew, if I can find him now. We're gonna go for a lumber mill. Lumber mill is a building that allows you to increase your material, construction material numbers. Oh, we can now do construction. So we're gonna focus primarily on New England, as we did before. We're gonna go for money, merchant stalls. And then we're gonna focus on other stuff as well. But this will be our primary focus. Newport as well. You should always be focusing on the cities with the high construction points. The higher the construction points are in the city, that means that things will get constructed much faster. So you can get some... it will take 9 days here. In Newport, it will take 71 days. A huge difference. But we have to do what we have to do. You can see that our loyalty is very low. And these regions gonna eventually rebel, but I'm just gonna wait for the events and then crush the rebellion. We're gonna focus on fur trade because fur trade is really, really cool to have. It's very cheap, actually, and this is the most productive good of all. We're gonna have this one. Again, fur trade. This is how I made most of my money in the American campaign. I had like, at the end of the American campaign, I had like 3 million in the bank. Maybe we can try that construction officer again. Last time it was bugged, but let's see, because there was an update. Maybe they changed something. This will give us extra 2.5 point construction. It seems like it's not working. I'm gonna wait for the start of the next week. Usually things reset. The Gaspé affair. The Gaspé British Customs schooner was enforcing trade regulations in the Bay. American colonists, led by John Brown, orchestrated its burning as an act of protest against British authority and perceived tyranny. This event heightened tensions between the colonial merchants and British officials. It became a symbol of resistance. So things are getting worse and worse. We're almost close to 100 tension with the Americans. Is it available to build trading ports? Trading here happens passively. It's not the same as in Total War. I think they could show some love for... Oh, we can actually do some production. Here we have production points. Basically, number of factories available. Here we have the shipyard points. How many ships we can build. And these are raw materials. So in order to build anything, you basically need raw materials. We're gonna focus on muskets. We need brown besses here, and we're just gonna set unlimited production. So for as long as we have construction, as long as we have raw materials in iron and wood, and as long as we have money, we're gonna be producing them. We're currently producing 29 per day, and these numbers here, they showcase the number of factories available. Currently, we're using 6 out of 10. It's 10 out of 10, and the red ones are showing that basically we're missing some factories to increase the production. We're just going to click apply, and we can also go back to England, and we can order some things to be produced here. If we go to production management, here it's a bit different. Only 6 production points. We're also going to be focusing on brown besses, so let's do that. What is the situation though with regiments? Okay, we're getting better here. So I'm gonna hire additional infantry regiment. I can go with this guy. I'm gonna do that very quickly. And we're gonna give them once again mortars. Once these guys get into shape, we're gonna be shipping them to the colonies. But here, if you try to sell things, they should be more expensive. Buy. Can we go to sell? No. Really have nothing. That sucks. You can auto purchase or auto sell specific goods. Usually, the more goods you sell, basically the lower the price is. So there's kind of a balance going on here. Improving relations with Native American tribes. Yeah, we're gonna try to do that, but maybe right now we don't have enough money. Rebel supply. we're gonna focus on the additional project here. Let's replace and let's use our reputation points quickly to get it done. It's Sunday. Let's wait until Monday to see if they fixed it. If they did not fix it, then we're just gonna drop our mission because missions cost money. Now it's Monday. Okay, I'm willing to wait for one more day, actually. We're gonna go back to militia regiments. As we said, we desperately need more men. And we're gonna be looking for somebody with higher stats. This guy's okay-ish. This guy is probably better. Wilson. Huge difference, so I'm not gonna pick this one. Usually there is a big discrepancy between two major numbers. Candidate does not perform well. Where is Wilson? Did I miss him? Yeah, here he is. Of course, we need to select a project. We're going to go with Intelligence Organization 1. I'm not going to go over every single branch here because I kind of did it during the previous stream. 3 days until we can construct this one, and then we're going to focus on something else. I think I'm going to go with Weaver's House, and here I'm going to select Loyalty Building. Printing press. This will increase our loyalty. Currently we have above average loyalty, but it's gonna get worse with events. Rebel activity, 100 tensions. We can soon expect American Rebellion. It may be like a week or 10 days or so. It happened in April. Yeah, nothing is happening here. It's kind of glitching out. This was not a problem in the American campaign, but because this is a new campaign, we're having some issues with glitches that would not otherwise exist. So here we have a couple of options. We could go for better rifles, better muskets, pardon me. We have Brown Best 69, and this will be 76. We can go for better militia stats. That could be really good. Or I think I'm going to go for research speed. And then maybe we can go for musket or something like that. We will see. Here we have salaries that we're paying our men. And I'm not going to lower them just because I don't think we can replenish our men. Maybe I can lower them just a little bit. Let's go to 10%. Usually it's winter season. During the winter season, your guys can attrition more to passively lose men if you cannot supply them with provisions properly and if they're not paid properly. Right now, they're not paid properly. So it could be one of the problems. Guys, again, feel free to say hello in the comment section. People that comment will get a regiment named after them, so it's not a great honor, but it's not a bad one. Again, if you have any questions about the game, feel free to comment. Feel free to ask, of course. Okay, massive loyalty drop. Government efficiency is lower. That means that our income will be lower overall. And we started off with about 100,000. Now we're 44,000 in the bank. Oh, we have these guys. Completely forgot about them. They're gonna go to New Haven once again. Hi, Brady. Welcome to the stream, my friend. And yeah, you get a regiment named after you, so Oh, Indiana. Welcome. I forgot to do this one for my buddy Indiana. Welcome to the stream. Actually, we had a problem. I kind of messed it up before. If you guys did not see the beginning of the stream, basically I have two versions of the game. One is on Xsolla, the other one is on Steam. Xsolla was the original. I would not say publisher, but it was on the original platform where the game was played before it was on Steam. And I basically installed both versions of the game. And before the stream started, I just clicked on the icon. It opened up the Steam version. And basically I tried to load all the saves from the British campaign, and it deleted them. So we had to start all over again. So I made a huge blunder, basically. I was a Sherwood Forester, 45th Foot, when I was an infantry officer in the British Army back in the day. And where were you stationed for most of your career? Well, I'm not thinking of like deployment elsewhere, but we're gonna shift to garrison, and maybe we should oh damn it, we're getting a lot of stuff here. Let's go with Weaver's house. We need as many things as we can get, of course. I'm gonna wait for a printing press. I can go for a church. I can go for stables as well. There are a lot of things that I need to be concerned here. I'm not sure if I really need. The problem is now we have a lot of construction material because we're controlling the entirety of the colonies. But as the Americans chip away the regions, we kind of have to increase the production here. Let me check on other stuff. Okay. We're gonna go for those. Duty stations were Colchester and a place in Germany. Well, damn. I wasn't with the Foresters at the time, though. Well, in the regular army. I'm gonna go for printing press as well. In Salem, we did not start construction, so kind of my bad. Portsmouth will also be on our list. We're spending a lot of money right now. And we're losing a lot of money at the same time. Let's see what's happening in Bristol. Just gonna wait for... Or maybe we can send these two regiments immediately. Let me check. Does this mean like 30 of them are available? Am I missing something? Like, I have no idea how this works. Too bad we don't have Panda Crown today. Let's go with... We're gonna set sail. I got paid. Probably means 30 recruits are available in the colonies. I would guess. Yeah, probably. We'll see if our guys actually start replenishing. Maybe we should push them to replenish. Nah. We need them healthy. I do not really want to... I want to cut the salaries, but not really. Okay, we're going to be increasing taxes here. And we have to kind of pay £10,000. Taxes are huge right now. They're like 13,000, which would be great for our income. But I believe that that tax income will go down quickly. We're gonna go for... A blacksmith might be expensive. How about we go for a stable? Or a schoolhouse? I don't know. Right now we have a lot of stuff. But as we said, as our territory shrinks, it will be a bigger difficulty obtaining those necessary things. I think that the need to send replacements is a cool way to replicate the sending of drafts to refill the units overseas. Yeah, that's pretty cool, pretty neat. But now, because we have some extra income, we're gonna go crazy. Can we get anything else besides fur? I'm gonna build a printing press here. I don't think we're gonna bother with New York, and as I said before, this is also a bug. You know, a workforce in New York should be about 20,000. It's right now in the American campaign, it's 20,000. This is the old number. I bought a book about how a British army worked during this period. I asked one of the subscribers, actually Kadesh, on the Discord, and he promised to give me some good ideas on what books to read on American Revolution, and he didn't. So shame on him if he's here. I just want to shame him big time. Different to even the Napoleonic period, a much less modern era. This month I'm going into the Swedish army. Oh, I want to become a tank driver. Oh, that's cool, man. I hope you have a lot of fun driving the Leopards. Like, what kind of tanks do Swedish have? Like, Leopard 2? I'm guessing? I don't know. Well, yeah, cool. We have like I think the main battle tank in Serbian army is M or like a T-84M, something like that. It's basically like a upgraded version of T-72. Okay. You can now recruit militia regiments, loyalists. These men are loyal to the crown and eager to take the arms to protect their homes and properties. That would be nice. Book suggestion: British soldiers, American War. I'm looking for something that's kind of a general thing on the American Revolution. Maybe not closely tied with anything, because my knowledge is very limited on the American Revolution. So I would just like to see find something more about it, basically. Maybe going too deep into the intricates will be futile considering how little I know about the thing. We can go for militia limit. We can go for government efficiency to get some extra funds. But I cannot see what is the limit on militia. Max militia count is only 5. Damn it, we're gonna have to go for this one. And slowly we need to start recruiting militia. I really wish British had some crappy commanders for militia, because I do not want to use my good commanders on militia. Swedish should use the Mi-24P, transport attack chopper to transport troops into a battlefield and still provide air support. Not my period of interest, so I can make no good one volume suggestions as starting reading, sorry. Yeah, I can do some Googling of myself. 76 by David McCauley. It's about mostly the lead up to the war, but he has lost probably lots of good books about the revolutionary period. Yeah, thanks guys. I cannot remember. Let me, you know what? I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Just give me a second. Actually gonna use my phone for that, so I don't forget later. I can find digital versions. Here it's very difficult to find proper English books. I like to read paper. Usually when I read books in foreign languages, I prefer to have like ebook because it's easier for me to find like definitions and pronunciations. But I always prefer paper. If I can, I always prefer paper books. I'm gonna find digital versions for sure. Should we build something in Falmouth? I think Falmouth's gonna be lost quickly and has very low construction points, so I'm not sure if we should bother at all at this point in time. This additional research? Yeah. Let me check. So supply limit, maybe provisions or grain mill. Should we pay for this? We're gonna go with this one, actually. Maybe we need to increase salaries right now, because rebellion is about to begin. Oh. There is a big question of what to build now. We could go for a church. This will lower down the negatives of loyalty. Stable will be produced, but we need printing press. Things are okay here in Newport, but maybe we can also try to focus on Weaver's House. Leicester will fall. I'm currently buying on American Militias 0915 for a war commitment in 2025. That's cool. I used to read more back in the day, but these days, I don't know. I can say that I am lazy. With cavalry, I usually recommend stamina, because stamina is the biggest enemy of the cavalry. Because these are dragoons, but they cannot fire from the horseback. So you can either dismount them. When they get out of stamina, they cannot really charge anybody. And they're really in a difficult spot. If they're out of conditioning, out of stamina, they're toast. So I always recommend building up stamina for your units. With infantry, you can choose. You can go both, basically. Whatever you prefer, it's okay. Let's go actually to construction management, and maybe, only maybe... Come on. Can I see it? Finally. This is regional level construction. For you guys that are not familiar, this is where we can improve our mining capabilities or food provision or our factory count. Yeah. So we're gonna focus primarily on raw materials. How about we do this one? Or maybe Kingston, New York. Let me check again. Everything is okay here. We're not gonna speed up anything. But we're gonna build a mine in Kingston, New York because we need copper. Copper is used exclusively for cannons. Yeah. I'm not sure if we'll be able to keep other regions, but we kind of have to keep New York. Even if they take it, we can retake it back, so not a biggie in the end. I'm gonna get additional militia. We're gonna have problems resupplying them with weapons. When I'm buying about 10 books have arrived on the subject since Friday. I have a lot more to buy and read yet though. That's really cool. As I said, here it's very difficult to find proper English books. You can find some, but these are usually popular books. It's not something like you can read about history or it's more difficult to find paper books in English. We're gonna go for what exactly? Weaver's house. I need more raw materials and more goods. Do you all think the Russian Tu-57 could be American F-15? Probably could. It's a much newer aircraft. F-15 is quite a bit old, I think. It's the airplane for like 70s, if I remember correctly. Although I do not know much about the Su-57. I don't think they actually have a lot of them. Maybe a few prototypes. The problem with countries like Russia is that they want to have everything. And you want to have a big land army. You want to have a big navy. And you want to have a good air force. You need a lot of money for that. Okay, the escalation. Yep, you called it. You called it. We're in the middle of April. And it's kind of happening here. I can go for this one or I can go for Granary. Aha. Schoolhouse is also good. Now I'm gonna go with this one just because we have a lot of materials, but as I said before, our material and specialists numbers will drop as we lose territories to the Americans. Oh, hey Thor, nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. You should have told me that before. Why did you change your username? I think that the Thor is more badass. If I think of Thor, I think of a really powerful guy. If I think of Shakedown Ben, you know, it's maybe not so tough. Yeah, I'm gonna try to remember it's you. Oh, cool. We're gonna get some fur. And we have ourselves a rebellion. Throughout the colonies, the rebels begin to seize settlements and organize armed groups. We did not expect this, and now we will apparently have to conduct full-fledged military operations. Looks like we'll have to bring in more army and navy to put down this uprising. Yuppers. Morale. On unit creation. We could get additional naval forces. The problem is, I'm not sure if we can afford additional navy. So I'm just gonna go for textile mill. This is the same thing I did before. We're gonna lower down ship degradation. The divorce lawyer was closing in on you. What do you call 100 divorce lawyers at the bottom of a good start? Oh boy. Oh boy. Now, this is why I like live streaming. It's a lot of fun. Okay, Americans are coming in. We lost Leicester, and we're gonna take it back for sure. We're gonna get those guys out, of course. You're gonna join the brigade, and this brigade shall advance. We have some reserves here in New Haven. Again, we're gonna join the brigade. You guys will go to Newport or maybe Providence. We're gonna have to deal with rebellions. I'm just gonna try to consolidate my forces. That's it. Nothing else. Own speed, spotting, command, radius. Get out and join them.
Regroup here.
We're gonna get out of Boston as well.
Keep moving.
Screw that.
Push through. Hold the line.
Yeah, we're gonna fight this battle. We fought it before, but we're gonna fight it again. I think we're gonna get some benefits. Guys, consider liking the stream. As I said before, can help me a lot. I would really appreciate that. Let's get our line infantry into formation. Oh, just give me a second. Damn it, this is a really annoying pop-up. Thanks for the reminder. Not a problem, man. Just like, it means a lot to a bigger channel. It doesn't matter that much. With the smaller channel like mine, it can do wonders. 370 British versus the entire American army. Yep. The British are coming for your jobs. You can ask Indiana, he knows the best. And we're gonna try to flank them here. Amos, I guess this is your first time you see this type of battle? So it's very similar to Total War. Maybe not as good as in Total War, but yeah. We're gonna be moving up. And the closer we get to them, the more efficient the muskets will be. We're gonna hold. We're gonna have them on the flank. Whenever you're shooting from a flank, you basically cause more casualties. We have them routing, so let's try to reposition here. Well, these guys gonna keep pushing the flank. This is actually a historical battle of Lexington and Concord, or Concord and Lexington. Maybe it didn't go like this exactly, but these types of battles are actually a lot of fun when they're pre-made, with the reinforcements arriving at a specific time. Oh, come on. You guys are getting confused. No need for that. We're wrecking them here. Well, this time around, we're changing history. We're gonna be doing some ass whooping ourselves. We're gonna move forward. They have additional reserves there, so we're not gonna overexpose ourselves. Just trying to come as close to them. As long as we are in the woods, you can see we have some extra cover, which is pretty good. You guys can actually reposition properly. We can try to move up closer. I still need to test skirmishers and how they perform with the normal muskets. When it comes to range, of course. Kadash, my friend. Welcome. I actually really liked your podcast, though. I'm gonna make like a special section on the Discord for podcasts, so you can update us every time you make a new one. I cannot listen to every single one. If I'm familiar with the author or the band, I'm gonna check it out for sure. But I'm not so much into the popular music. I'm old-fashioned when it comes to music. Oh yeah, reinforcements. I did not notice. We're gonna have 2 companies over here. As we did before, we're gonna send our cav, and we're gonna send these guys to the flank. These guys will be protecting our right flank as well. We have our cannons, and they're gonna be moving probably here. These guys are exhausted. Well, worry not. We're getting there. That's great. Glad you like it. There are only 30 plus episodes out there. Yeah, I've seen you talked about Drake, but I don't really know much about him. There should be enemy skirmishers here. He sucks, the end. I think he was in a lot of controversy these days, right? I think I heard something like that on Twitter. But I'm not sure if that's true or not. Where the hell is our artillery? Oh my god, I made a mistake. I'm expecting American reinforcements here. Yeah, we're gonna destroy them here. We're gonna try to take defensive position and capture this one. British artillery and cavalry must be way better than the US side. Yeah, this time around you have the advantage. Let's have some fun with these poor guys. Get swept. Okay, now we can try to reposition here as well. We're gonna push our grenadiers to mess their skirmishers up. Can we take defensive position? Yep. I feel like game needs more of these defensive positions. Like, if you could do this in every single battle, it would be so cool. We did not lose a single horseman. Oh, Zulu Massacre. It was a really really good video. My best video is probably British Massacre. Yeah. I think. In my personal opinion. Cold entrenchment. Better yet if you could create yeah, defenses. I actually did a review of the American campaign and I talked about it. I feel like they could do a better job. I think we need to fold the flank here. Go back. You guys are just gonna run. I think they could do a better job by adding things up. We're gonna move our cavalry on the other flank because there are enemies in our rear. Let's try to answer if we can. Americans have numerical superiority in this battle. We have qualitative superiority, so we're just gonna mess them up. You guys need to make sure they're not firing at your flanks. Can we open fire? We're gonna destroy them here. Oh yeah. They're getting flanked already by our skirmishers, and we're gonna try to kill them off here. We're good. Our artillery is not positioned properly, so we're gonna try to change that. Yeah, as I said before, I talked about it, and I think that you need proper controls. Like, I want to change into square formation. I want to switch to different things. I want to have maybe position defenses like you have in Total War. There are a lot of things that this game can do to make itself better. I'm not sure if they're gonna have enough resources. Probably a bunch of these things will never be improved during the lifespan of this game, of course, because it's a very tiny team working on this game. We need to make sure that our artillery is actually moving forward. Otherwise, they can use canister on their own troops, so we do not want that to happen. We want to make sure the cannons are actually in front. We're gonna hold. Our general should go there. We captured their Minutemen. And we're gonna use our skirmishers here. Let's move up to a better position. These guys have like 100 kills and only 16 casualties. So far, so good. We're gonna make sure we keep our POWs where we can keep an eye on them. Because if the enemies get to them, they will be released. 18 foot. Yeah, you guys need to be more active. We're just gonna flank them here. And maybe we can use our skirmishers to fire from the distance. I don't think they have the range. We should receive additional reinforcements here. These guys have no range themselves, so let's come closer. We gotta hold. Can we fire their flank? It'll be better, I think. We might break them here. Yeah, we're getting additional reinforcements. And we're gonna send the cannon right over there. We're gonna get flanked for sure, but we're gonna spend our cavalry to the left flank because we already have you guys gonna go there? Well, these guys will move to the right flank. That is Lord Percy. I'm not sure why our cannons are glitching. Sometimes I like accidentally click and they glitch out, so it's kind of on me. We have sufficient ammo, it seems. I'm not gonna push too much. We're just waiting for American flanking force. Are you actually from Ukraine? What do you think that? What makes you think I'm Ukrainian? Actually, I think the original developers of this game are Ukrainian. Because of the name, Hetman? Nah, I'm not Ukrainian. Because one of my favorite games when I was a kid was Cossacks. It was from Ukrainian developer team. I'm not sure if you played that one. So yeah, it's a historical title. And as a kid, I kind of learned the name, and I really liked it. So I either usually use like Desert Fox or Hetman on my accounts. So that's it. But no, I'm not Ukrainian. Here comes the American reinforcements, and they have a lot of men, so we're just gonna make sure they can bunch up here. We're gonna fold the flank. Let's do that. We're gonna switch these guys. It's really bad to have your artillery in the tree, so they're gonna be less efficient. I'm gonna put them here, actually. Dim is here. Sorry to be late. Lost internet. I had a couple of phone appointments that resulted when I lost Google MTG connectivity. Well, Dim, nice to see you again, my friend. We had a lot of fun this Sunday, and guys, once again, I invite you to join the Discord, and we always have some events. We always play something. We can push these guys towards the enemy. What's been the feedback from others in the British campaign? I think that some people are very happy, some people are disappointed, so it really depends whom you ask. I will be excited. Like, if we talk about it, I think I will be excited about the British campaign. I really like the mechanics. I need to push up deeper. And I can use my cav to go behind them and instruct them from there. They should break rather quickly. Percy can be there. We have to get you guys out. let's push up. How the hell do you have range? That's insane. Oh yeah, they're getting wrecked. The trick with cavalry is not to charge immediately from the distance. Only now you can charge. You're gonna save up some stamina because cavalry is losing stamina quickly. I think they patched it up, to be honest. It's not as bad as it used to be. You guys gonna move up. And we're gonna form a flank. They're not gonna receive any more reinforcements, so it's our time to shine. Maybe they got range due to the elevation. I don't think elevation plays any role when it comes to range in this game. But welcome to the stream, Ursters. What do you all think about the new Total War game, Pharaoh? I could not care less about Pharaoh, to be honest. I could care less. I think that new Total War games are trash. And I'm not a big fan of Warhammer games, even though I own all of them. And I played Warhammer 2 for like 200 hours. I'm not very supportive of Creative Assembly these days. Yeah, these guys are almost gone completely. And what did I do with my cavalry? I completely forgot about those guys. And now we need to focus on the center. These guys got kind of wrecked. So let's try to connect these two companies. Oh, no. These are grenadiers. No. You should be able to do that, I think. Yeah, it's a bug. Grenadiers should be able to connect only with grenadiers. You can, in this game, you can combine companies, but it shouldn't be like this. Can we use canister here? Or are they using a round shot? Oh yeah, we're using a canister. Pretty damn cool. Let's actually go there. We're gonna have this unit actually between our cannons. And here we're gonna be more aggressive, of course. Smith, you go and support your men. We're gonna have Percy as well. And as we're pressuring them, they're starting to crack here big time. Just gonna make sure these guys are positioned properly. Come on. Open fire. We have to charge in melee. Okay, we're messing them up. Are we ready for a cavalry charge? Are you trying to die here? You have a death wish? I think he does, but let's charge in. Destroy them. Yeah, this should be big victory for us here. They have no stamina to charge. These guys are almost running out of ammo. Come on. Our cav is fleeing. Cowards. I think we should only focus on this unit here. Come on, charge in. The problem is they surrendered, and now they're interfering with our line of sight. We can't really fire through the POWs. I think we can speed it up now. We don't really care about those guys. I think we took heavier casualties than before. What would you think about them adding weather to be more of an issue in the game? I think that would be really nice. Maybe the same as in Total War, you're gonna have you're gonna be more prone to misfire during the rain or bad weather in general. Just route them. You guys gonna hold fire. Just gonna beef up some numbers here because we lost a little cav. Let's finish. Yeah, I think they can do a lot of stuff because, as I said before, I'm not sure where I mentioned it. People play Ultimate General because of the battles. If battles are good, people are gonna play it. If battles are not good, that's a big problem. Currently, I would say it's like 50-50. Battles are neither bad, neither good. You need a lot of things to add in order to make them better. As we said, like unit formations, then ability to switch between canister and the round shot for the artillery, maybe defensive positions, you know, digging in. If you're a defender, we can also have proper battles on in the cities. Currently, we only have forts, or we have open field battles. So you could do a lot of stuff to make this game play better. We're just gonna capture Leicester. We're gonna get some.
Keep moving.
Some extra money.
Aim true.
Gotta go and grab some snacks. This live stream is getting interesting. Well, I'm glad you like it. Can we mess them up? Oh, we didn't take Leicester. Damn it. Let me check. We're not going to do anything here. We can actually go and check on the Bristol. See what is happening there. Barracks. Oh, yeah. I can get this one. We have no more mortars, so we're gonna have to go with 6-pounders, but maybe not yet. A big problem is income because we have to wait. Yeah, this is an issue. We're getting 17 muskets per day. If we choose ships, they're very expensive considering that we have we have very few raw materials here. There will be an event in Leicester once again, but we're just gonna capture it and gonna move up to Salem. Yeah, let's go there. And we're gonna have ourselves a proper battle here. I think they're gonna run. Yeah, it's happening. But we got it. These are civilian muskets and they suck, but it is what it is. Oh, how?
Charge
Run.
forward.
We're gonna actually switch here. They will capture Boston, but it doesn't matter. If we kill them here, I don't care if they capture Boston. We're gonna recapture it back. Now let's fight. Guys, feel free to have any questions about the game. Again, consider liking the stream. Will help me a lot. They have a lot of men, but they have no artillery. So we should have a big advantage. Let's just actually combine some of our companies. Maybe it's not necessary, but it's a decent sized army. And we can try to do that. Our cannons will go forward. Now is the time to realign our men. We have our skirmishers. They're going to go to the flank. Other skirmishers to the other flank. Hal will be there. Again, these guys will be flanking force. These guys will also be flanking force. These are two grenadiers. Let's start. These guys will move out of forested area. And we're gonna see with those guys if we can form a proper line. We should be able to hold the center, and we should be able to defeat them easily.
Forward!
Let's take some of the strategic points. Damn it. I forgot about these guys. Oh. Did something happen with the game? Really? Oh, okay. It's here. I got scared for a second because I just alt tab quickly. We need to go in the slow mode. We're gonna try to protect our cannons because they're trying to charge in. These guys will not be able to fire, so let's charge in. I'm gonna hold fire. Come on. Seems like we're making them flee. But whenever there is charging involved, like, we're losing some men for sure. You guys gonna hold fire? And you guys gonna hold fire as well. As we mentioned before, we do not want to canister our own guys, so we need to be careful. Pull back. Move forward. Come on, flank them.
Stand firm on the left.
Yeah, we need to destroy them here.
March! March!
Perfect, 70 kills already. Yeah, they're breaking. It's very important for us to keep charging in if we can. We should have an advantage here, just because of better stamina. These guys got messed up. You're gonna go there. We're gonna try to cut them off here, and we're gonna prevent our cannons from firing because we could suffer some casualties due to friendly fire, and also we're gonna lose some ammunition in the process, which we are currently not producing really. Come on, charge. Perfect. Those guys will go back. Just a lot of them. If they just flee, they will be able to recover. But if we capture them here, it's GG for them. The thing is, our guys are very tired. Just charge in. We're gonna risk some casualties of our own, especially with light infantry. Yeah. We're glitching, so we're just gonna call it a day here. Pretty successful battle for our standards, even though we got charged early on that I did not really expect to happen, but we did not lose any guns, and I'm kind of happy. The problem is that we lost a lot of line infantry. That will be very difficult to replenish. Come on. Did they surrender? Perfect. We gonna take it? They're not gonna take Boston? Which is good. How? We're gonna go for firearms. And we're gonna go for maybe experience. Income from Britain. Yo, yikes. Okay, guys, let's move up. We're gonna catch them in a pincer movement here. You didn't take Millbro, I think. Maybe send recruits over from Bristol. Let me check what is the situation with Bristol. We're waiting for these guys. I think it's relatively safe to send a single ship. Should be safe. Right? Let's wait for one more, actually. Let me check. Dim wrote something. We have been getting blasted by what we call microbursts, which are highly localized, destructive monsoon concentrations that break stuff. My tent has lost power. Have to check the circuits. Back if conditions not too stupidly bad. Oh, sure, man. Your safety is your primary concern. We can wait with the stream. It's not going anywhere. Just charge in. Mess them up. They took Boston. Smith, I think we're done. This army will be responsible for just securing things. Can we get out of Boston? Maybe we're gonna get some event or something to capture Boston. Come on, let's fight them properly. Just want to wait for the day to be over. So it says the Rebel Assembly of Connecticut entered negotiations with the cession of facilities, but the Massachusetts Committee of Safety disapproved this course. Hopefully, this will gain us time until reinforcements arrive from Homeland. But there is no notification about Boston. Was the time travel? It should be 3 months or so. Yeah, the game makes it less than it should be. We're gonna disband the brigade. Some of these guys gonna go to different places. Leicester, Providence. No, actually, we're gonna have some guys in Salem. That is. Cessation. Yeah, I was just struggling to read it properly. That's my biggest issue. I know what it means though. We can get some extra specialists. We have to worry about 10,000 pounds for the damn king. Not very happy having to pay for it, but well, things could get worse. I'm not sure if it is always as long as 3 months. 30 days sailing would be only about 10 miles per day, about 5 knots per hour. I think maybe depending on the condition, like maybe if it's summer or winter season. We're gonna go for a printing press here. We're getting a lot of civilian muskets. We'll try not to use them though. Yeah, now Salem got messed up big time. And this is the bad thing about fighting in your own territory. Your buildings get destroyed or damaged, so... let's go with this guy. We're gonna have militia, but we're gonna go with civilian muskets just because we have so many of them. I'm still afraid of uprisings, and they could surprise our troops, but...
Charge forward.
Yeah, we should be able to destroy them here. Okay, cool, they surrendered. Maybe it's time to send additional general. Only one company got civilian muskets. The rest got brown best. Yep. But this could be an issue for us in the end. Oh, they surrendered. Hell yeah. Yeah. We're in the... wherever we need to be, I guess. We're just gonna see what kind of guns they have. I think it's civilian muskets. Pretty sure. Just getting their supplies and ammo, but that's also okay. We need ammo. There's a research available for Royal Colony. Tax house. Trade depot. Efficiency though. Could be interesting. This one is very expensive, so to speak, to research. It's 107. I was always against research speed. But now it might not be as bad. I just want to get to Trade Depot because this will double the income that we currently get from merchant stalls. Let's go with this one. I think I'm also going to pay for a couple of these. Maybe 3 is too much. Let's go with 2 for the time being.
Push through.
Maybe we should be speeding up some research. Let's go for textiles. We need more of them. Nine days. We have to wait for a lot of stuff. Construction time is getting worse. Many loyalists who lived outside the city of Boston left their homes and fled into the city. Yeah, we can get additional... loyalty is really bad in Boston. A big issue here is like, what can we maintain? We're gonna go for farms and efficiency. Here we're gonna go for stamina. For these guys, I guess we're gonna do the same. Okay, these guys gonna get out and they're gonna join the brigade. Now, loyalist reinforcements. Okay, that's cool. We're gonna be able to field more men. We're gonna go towards Hatfield and take it. Maybe try to position some militia in these forts. Falmouth will fall. I'm not sure if we should try to hold on to it. I'm not really sure if it's worth it. Maybe we can try. You guys gonna leave brigade, then we're gonna risk your lives in Falmouth.
Hold the line.
Says there is not enough European recruits in the colonial pool to restore the unit. Send more recruits from Europe and wait when they arrive. Let's see relations. There's nothing regarding us. William Howe's reinforcements. The king allocated reinforcements to quell the uprising. The colony's 3 regiments under the command of General William Howe have been assigned to your command. You also gain access to additional base in Britain. Plymouth, which will allow you to increase the production of weapons, army, and navy. Okay, let's actually go to construction management. And let's see what is the current situation. We could actually allow ourselves not to be able to pay £10,000 because we have a lot of stuff available. I think I'm gonna focus more on mines here, just because we need more raw materials for our industry. Let me check. More British cities. I think from the one update image, there's like 5 or 6 British cities. Good to know, tax. Thanks. Interesting. Maybe we should also be concerned with provisions. Let's build some over here. It's very expensive, and I'm not sure if we can currently afford it, but I think we're gonna have some problems with provision during the winter season. We could opt for college. We could go for newspaper. I think the newspaper is way more important than college. Because we have enough specialists. The problem is that we are struggling with loyalty, and newspapers will allow us to have higher loyalty. We're paying a lot. Can we do something with our ships? I think I need to connect them. Okay, these guys are just chilling here around Boston. We can go for this one as well. Fort George fell. I mean, we had some men in just gonna transfer them to Fort Frank. Okay, we have these guys. I completely forgot about them. You're gonna go to New York.
Push through.
Maybe now would be the time. Oh yeah. Let's check barracks. We're gonna wait for a bit longer. If we check barracks here, create a fleet, and we're gonna transfer. Set sail. Anybody knows when normal people can play the British campaign? Do you think I'm abnormal? Jay, do you think something's wrong with me so I can play the British campaign? Normal people can never play it. It's not for normal people. It's only for the special ones. I'm kidding. This is on Exola. I'm not sure if you bought like a Steam version, if you can play it on Exola. No. Actually, I paid for my own game and everything, so I wasn't granted anything. Of course, I'm kidding. You can. I'm not sure if you can do that because I was there before game was on Steam. I have like Exola account and I bought game there. So when game came onto Steam, like I was gifted a key. So I'm not sure if people that bought the game on Steam can actually go to Exola version and play it. But this is also my criticism. Why not just have like a test branch? A lot of games do this. I'm not sure if you guys ever tried, but sometimes when there are new updates and there's like a game testing, there are two branches of the game. It's like a version control where you can choose which branch to select. I think they should have done this on Steam as well. I'm not sure why they didn't, but... Can we enter the fight? Oh, these are American regulars. Let's fight actually. You should ask this question on their Discord channel because I'm not really suited to answer this question. Do not really know. They have skirmishers. They have everything. So we should position our artillery here, maybe in the open, so they can't really hide in the forested area. Let me check. I probably we're worried about more bad reviews. People kind of review bombed them a bit unfairly earlier. Yeah, as I said before, one of the reasons for review bombing was the price. The other reason was maybe some of the previous games that were not completely finished. Another reason is that game has a lot of mechanics. Even if you're Ultimate General player, there are a lot of new mechanics. They're kind of difficult to understand, and developers did not do a great job explaining those mechanics to people. What we want to do here is allow them to actually push towards our cannons and kill them there. These guys gonna move up. You're also gonna protect the cannons. He's gonna hold. You can actually come closer. They have their own cannons, but we should have an advantage here. Pretty sure. We also need to wait until our guys can recover their condition because it's pretty bad right now. And they're taking casualties. We need to push here. I also think I'm gonna push this unit. We're missing a lot. Okay, you guys gonna go there. We gonna try to form a flank. Yeah, that's true. So I'm just gonna try to go after these guys here first. Try to break them slowly, and then we're gonna converge on them here from all sides. The thing is, we should try not to take heavy casualties here. These are regulars, and it will be difficult to replenish our losses. Come on. They're actually not paying attention here, so we're gonna take advantage of that. You guys can also come a bit closer. As long as we're outside of the range of their canister, we should be okay. Look at that range. Damn skirmishers. Let's move up with our general. Would be awesome if we could break them here. Oh yeah. We should still have some superiority. Well, in comparison to the Americans, because we have better guns. We should have better guns, though. They're running away. Oh, we routed them. Excellent. I was really afraid of their canister, but now it's gone. We can be more aggressive here. Now you fire on them. You gotta hit them in the flank. They should also try to flee. At least I'm hoping for their morale to crumble. Come on. Thing is, we are tired. Should have waited a bit longer. Cannot really chase after them now. There is no way we can catch up with them. We're way too tired here. You guys can stop firing. Let me just check kills. 13 kills, 24 kills, and not too bad. Let's speed it up. You just want to kill their artillery company. Whenever you go into like the last third of the map or last fourth of the map, it kind of glitches out at the end. This happened in the previous battle as well. This is something that did not happen during the American campaign. They lost some in here, and when we get to the large map, they also gonna lose some men for sure. They might even surrender. But I don't think so. I think they're just gonna manage to flee. Come on. Excellent. Actually, their Fusilier surrendered. Some of these guys can go to Fort Rice. We have... our horse regiment here.
Keep moving.
Yeah, we could build merchant stalls. We're gonna get some extra money from them. Rum distillery. How about here? In Hampstead, we also gonna focus on merchant stalls. We need more money, that's for sure. We lost 2 merchant ships. Can we try to combine navies? How do we do that? I'm not gonna fight manually. Now you guys gonna go into the port and we're gonna try to combine you into a fleet there. Damn it. I'm not sure how big of a ship this is. Can we try to flee? Damn it. Can you guys get out? Okay, we did it. Come on. We're alive. Maybe speed would be okay for the time being. And we're gonna go to New York.
Hold the lines. March!
There are a lot of American ships. I said before, I don't really like the Navy. We can actually go there? Can we? Just trying to combine my fleets. These guys are solid just because they have huge numerical superiority. Supply from Nova Scotia. This is something that we really needed. So many events. I think they should create some kind of event log. That would be better. We're gonna get like epilepsy here. What is the situation though in You guys gonna go there? We're gonna shift to Hartford.
Push through.
Gonna take Fort Montgomery. How about Fort Clinton? We're getting a lot of money from taxes, but loyalty is tanking big time. Can we get this one? I'm afraid we don't have money. It's a huge problem. Second Continental Congress. The Second Continental Congress meets in Philadelphia. It plans further responses if our government does not repeal or modify the coercive acts. The rebel Congress is also called upon to take charge of their war effort. That means even less income. Permanent garrison, we're gonna get the 33rd foot. We're gonna get some extra research speed. Or we should go for 76, but let's go with this one. Are there any recruits in the UK that you can send to fill out regiments in the US? You can actually send some. Lost ships for Anchor 3. Like, I'm putting here numbers, but pardon me, I'm losing my voice. Recruits transport set the desired recruits to be transferred to the colonies. These recruits can only be used to replenish professional units that were previously recruited at any home port and transported to the colonies. The problem is financial. Like, if we go to a shipyard, try to get some ships, we cannot. Like, these are all fighting ships. We can go to, yeah, we can go production management. We can go to ships, merchant ship. Transport ship. They're very expensive. And we don't really have enough raw materials anyways. Oh, let me check. Looks like 300 have been sent. The shipping tabs below the number. Oh, yeah. But I don't think we can actually afford anything right now, so we have to be passive for the time being. Uh, 300 will not be enough, unfortunately. We're just gonna try to destroy American Navy wherever we can find it. Come on. Is there a way we can engage them here? We could try to take Fort George. And the Saratoga and Albany would be interesting to capture. I don't think this is a good position to hold. Let's try to concentrate our forces somewhere. Too bad that our construction buffs are not working. Damn it, they're allies. Rebel propaganda? Loyalty is even worse. So we could actually expect Spanish ships to appear maybe soon. We need more money. And here we can build what? Weaver shop. We're not gonna have enough money for the king, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna pay with our reputation. Let's go up. The problem is also that we have a lot of regular army. Morristown is taken. We have some investment there. Oh, can you go after them, please? No. Hartford is really supportive. Maybe we could leave it open here. How big is Fort George? Can we just take it? We want to make sure we have a connection here. Might be too big for us right now. Thompson's War. We're losing ammunition that we don't really have. That's a big issue. I'm afraid we're not going to be able to pay for our own men. Damn it. Lemon will also be lost, probably. Things are not looking good.
Hold the line. Push
Let's get into them. Financially speaking, I think I need to lower down salaries. There's no way we can survive like this. We're not really paying for our intelligence or anything, and we're struggling big time. And I think a reason for it would be our navy. Create a fleet? We're gonna send these guys. And we're gonna send this fleet as well. Because Americans are trying to mess up with us, we're gonna try to mess up with them. And I also wish there could be some additional construction going on in Britain. Like if you had some additional cool mechanics to do in Britain. Can we engage?
Hold the line.
Fort George is very important for us, so we can make a connection here. We could also be building our fur trade. Northern territories are usually low in numbers when it comes to population, but they can provide you with a lot of good raw materials, a lot of goods as well. Let's start. We will reposition. With our light units, we're gonna try to maybe go behind them. And that's it. I think they have no cannons. Didn't really check, but I don't think they have cannons. Regardless, we will try to flank them. The best way to take a fort is basically to surround the enemy. The transports are reusable for troops that you use at the start, looks like. Yeah, I think so too. Too bad I didn't get a chance to do some more testing. I was very busy today. That means that we can actually come closer. The closer we are, we're gonna do more damage to those guys. We're gonna push these guys over there. And these guys over here, so they can have an easier time. Yeah, we can speed it up. I don't think they're gonna be leaving their position anytime soon. Maybe we should move closer so we can use canister. Okay, let's go to normal speed. Hey, that seems like a bad idea. But we have to try something, I guess. Are we even shooting at them? We might not be. It seems like we're missing with canister as well. Can you guys open fire? This battle could be particularly costly if they manage to repel our guys a couple of times. Nah, friendly fire. Jesus. Maybe a bad idea. Yeah, probably bad idea. Okay, we broke them here. Excellent. Good thing is now there is nowhere to go. You're gonna stop firing as well as these guys. 12 kills, 22 kills. I guess a lot of friendly kills here. We're gonna speed it up until our guys can recover some of their condition, and then we're gonna continue moving. Yeah, let's go back. We took some casualties. The biggest issue here is that we cannot afford those casualties. Well, it was not perfect. I was hoping that our canister rounds could destroy them, but they did nothing, so we had to use a lot of our own soldiers. How about Portsmouth? What is the situation there? I would love to hold on to Fort Halifax as well. We shall see. Let's go back. Oh boy. We're gonna need a lot of men to push them out of Morristown. I think we should be waiting for that reinforcements. Because, yeah, that's a lot. They have 2 regular infantry units and they have a militia unit. I think we should wait. You can go to New York. I can go to Fort Clinton. I just do not have money for anything else. That's a huge issue right now. Money, money, and money. Can we spare somebody? Seems like we cannot. Fort Stephens. Yeah, we really need to protect those forts. We already have some fur here. That should be our primary concern. So actually, let's go there. Fort George. We really need the additional unit. But I cannot afford anything. I cannot upgrade anything just because I don't really have money. If we go to minus, that means that basically our army's not gonna get paid. I'm already broke. Call to action, group of experienced traders. Okay, we are getting some money. I think that this is the balance for the game. Whenever a player is struggling with money, they're willing to give you some. And we're gonna use that money. Additional problem is that you cannot really recruit. They already aren't getting paid. God, these guys are great. They don't really deserve to be in a militia regiment. It's kind of an insult for them. We have to go with civilian muskets. No, brown best civilian musket. We're gonna keep those civilian those brown bests, pardon me, for regular units. When they get their reinforcements, we're gonna be able to reinforce them properly. But that's it. We have to wait until our guys get here. What will be the timer? 14 days. We gotta get a lot of men. But we have all of our troops, are almost all of them are regular infantry, and this is why they cost so much money. Charleville 66. We can lose it. I hope we do not do that. Actually, we should not care as much. Maybe these guys should go there. Plug in the hole. What can we do here? Maybe distillery? There is no way we can afford this one. Would be great. Our reputation cost will be higher. But once again, we cannot change much about it, so... If we go to Britain, and if we check market... let me check goods. We have nothing here. Cigars, rum... We have some textiles though, but we're gonna need it for ships. We cannot sell that. Literally nothing here. How about in the colonies? If we check goods... I think that they should have better price. Let me just check here. 400 for fur. Interesting. Let's try to send it to Britain. And we will see. Until... over 10. Over 5, we're gonna send to Britain. Textiles. Everything over 30. I guess that should be okay. We're not gonna send ammo. We need ammo and provisions. I don't think we're gonna be sending provisions there. How about the resources? Copper. Everything above 10? Everything above 20, maybe? Maybe 20 should be again here. So we have something extra in the colonies. 25. Over 100. Construction material we're not gonna send. Now the biggest issue is why are we transferring those goods? Maybe it's because I don't know. Yeah, that's a good idea. The problem is that we don't have enough militia units. We don't have enough regulars as well. Negotiating foreign aid. We're sending us more money, and we're gonna try to slowly build up our goods production. This will be quite expensive, but let's go for it. We're just trying to maintain our position and maybe get some fur. Let me check headquarters. Supply wagon. We could potentially get some additional specialists a bit later. We could also go for loyalty and government efficiency. Maybe this will be also a good thing to do. Don't build too much. Build militia only with 1-2 companies for a while. Could be a good idea to build smaller regiments. Maybe, yeah, 1 or 2 companies. The thing is, if you want to reinforce them, you cannot do that in these settlements because they're all against you. But like this, whenever you're very close to being broke, game will assist you, and I'm counting on it. I'm counting on the game be willing to assist me here. We're gonna go for fur trading post because this is where the money is. Dinner time. Great stream. I'll catch you next time. Sure, Kadash. It's been a pleasure playing Hell Let Loose with you, and it's been a pleasure having you here as well. See ya next time. Oh, let's spend all of our money. Oh, these guys getting replenished? Yeah, these guys are. That means that recruits are here. Excellent. Nation's loyalty. John Hancock has been elected president of the Rebel Congress. He was the president of Massachusetts Provincial Congress. Now you cannot do that. It's impossible. Things are getting worse here. We need more money. Okay, these guys are getting replenished, but maybe not enough is being done. What I do not understand is how do we build this one? Do we just build ships? Or what is happening? The thing is, we cannot really afford to build any ships. Maybe in the US we can try to do that. Yeah, they're giving us money. This would not happen if we were not in a financial pickle. For rice, Alberton, we can go for, I guess printing press will be okay. Again, printing press as well. I think they're slowly getting better. But it seems like we need more navy. If we go to production management, if we go to ships, merchant ship, they're relatively cheap to produce. 2 days left. Let's see if we can afford it. Craftsman Guild, we're getting some extra stuff. Seems like I should go there and engage them. You guys will try to come here and protect our fleet that's about to come. We're getting more coal. Yeah, we're fighting here. Building the ranks. We have another officer. Province of Quebec. Yeah, we're out of money for a second. It's because of that ship. I'm pretty sure we're producing ships. Maybe he could be in a job at headquarters? How do you mean? Wet docks. We're probably gonna go later for this one. Colony organization. I'm not sure what we should do here, to be honest. Maybe militia limit as well. Oh, look at this guy. I don't remember him having like 100, but he is there. And here we're barely surviving. even with lower salaries. Spreading the vision. Just gonna need to turn this off. There is no way we can afford any committees. How about here? If we go to ship. I really did not produce them so far. That is interesting. What does this mean? Well, I guess you cannot really have merchant ship. Like, if you're producing them... I don't know. If we go here, it's 31. I don't know. Farmer support, we're getting more provisions. Okay, we have ourselves a new fleet, and you guys gotta actually dock in New York. And then we're gonna go after Morristown. These guys gonna join the fleets. Maybe sell some construction materials. Yeah, we could always do that. But I'm kind of counting on this. So basically, merchant ships cannot be real ships. They're just being produced and that's it. You cannot really man them or do anything else with them. I just want to make sure that we do have them. It's 31. Am I sure that I'm producing the right type of ship? I'm not quite sure, to be honest. We have merchant ship in storage. We have transport ships. I don't know. We can go for, like... Is it like transport ship? Nah, this is for units. This one has to be for units. This one is for goods. Yeah. This one has to be for units. And the other one is for goods. We're slowly getting more money, more resources. Civilian muskets, I think we can give them those. The Weaver's house. We have to increase salaries. So I'm not going to do any kind of construction. for the time being, we're gonna go to headquarters and we're gonna increase salaries a bit more. Because we're gonna be fighting with the Americans in Morristown. Let me check. More specialists. We're losing more and more settlements. This is very problematic, but nothing else we can do about it. Alright, I'm back after an hour. Did I lose my regiment? Nope. Your regiment is alive and kicking. That reminded me of not giving other people their regiments. We're gonna go with J. This one is for you, my friend. We're getting some reinforcements from England. Well, I'm afraid that they're actually not gonna get paid here. Have 0 in the bank. This is way too much for the Gary, so we're gonna get out. You guys gonna join brigade? Okay, we have to do something else about it. We have to go to production and just stop production for the time being. Because it is costing us money. What is the situation in New York?
Keep moving.
You guys gonna get out? Let me check for those guys. Man radius. What should we choose? Spotting. Let's go with spotting. I never do that. They're focusing more and more men, and we're gonna try to do the same. We're gonna try to match their numbers.
Aim true.
This will actually be really good for us if they can consolidate their armies. We're gonna try to do the same here. They have a lot of regular infantry, though. I expected to fight militia more than anything else. Get out, boys.
Press the attack.
We should have them here. Let's fight. These are regulars. We will connect those. But if we could defeat Americans here, this could mean a lot to us right now. That means that maybe even we can take Philly. Philly is a huge city. We could get some money out of it. These are mortars. Excellent. Yeah, these are also mortars. So we're gonna have them right on top of the hill. These guys gonna be in support. And you guys gonna be there. The mortars will come closer. Have a flanking force here. How we'll go there, and where's additional? This is the second how. We should get some reinforcements rather quickly. They will as well, but I think that our reinforcements are better and bigger than theirs. Where are they? They just disappeared magically. Okay, we're gonna form here. You guys gonna go there as well. We can zoom out a bit more. We did not do this today, but there's always time and place. I need some water. Okay, they're coming in. We're gonna push here. Just gonna wait there, and you guys gonna also form a line. This doesn't make any sense. This guy should go here. This guy should go there. We will have some reinforcements as well. We gotta hold. Hey, wait, if you lose this battle, does it mean it's the end of the British Empire? Well, I would say pretty close. Maybe not exactly that, but yeah. Could spell disaster for British plans in America. This is a mortar unit, and we need to protect our artillery better. Need to have these guys over there. I'm not sure if they can actually fire on anybody. They probably cannot, which sucks. I'm gonna push you as well. These guys are exhausted, which sucks. I believe enemy reinforcements are coming in. We're gonna wait for those guys to fire their shots, and then we're gonna get in melee. Then you're just gonna hold. I'm gonna move you guys as well. Just target those guys. Come on. Can we charge in? These guys are out of stamina, so they cannot really charge. But I hope that these guys can get into their position before they can open fire once again. Okay, this is good. Our mortars can actually fire there. You guys can fire in the center of the mass. We need to support this company because they're gonna be routed quickly if they don't consolidate their force here on top of a hill. Could be really bad because they're being flanked everywhere. Come on. We're losing one battery here, but we're getting our reinforcements. You guys gonna go right there. Where the hell are they? Like, you don't really understand where we are on the map. These guys also hitting the enemy rear. Pretty important. Have some cav. Cav can go somewhere. Yeah, these guys are breaking just because they're being fired upon by everybody. Let's try to reposition there as well. You guys go and reinforce them. We're gonna send you on their flank. Come on. At least we destroyed their artillery, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. You guys can actually move up. Push forward. Now these guys are flanked. Okay, this is good. Let's try to do this. We will cut them off here. We're gonna lose our cap here. And that's, they just spawned there. Our units are glitching. Damn it. It's a draw. I had to do it because, yeah, everything started glitching out. I'm just hoping that our guy's not gonna flee. Maybe we can try to re-engage them once again. But these are the glitches that would not appear in the American campaign. Okay, you guys can get something. And these guys are gonna get something, of course. Some perks.
Flank them.
We gonna open fire on them. Come on, join a brigade.
Charge forward.
Smuggling operation. We're getting some more Charlevilles. That's good. And we have some additional things here. Now it's a big question what to go for. I think we're gonna go for... This will be probably... Yeah, 10 specialists per week. Pretty cool, but I'm gonna go for civil administration because we need more money. It's very simple. And our tax collection is going down just because we're losing cities left and right. Let's increase this. It's actually good exchange for us as long as they're willing to exchange like militia to line infantry. That's pretty awesome for us. You can get wrecked here. Look at their numbers crumbling.
Aim true. Flank them.
But we have to be fast if we do not want to lose additional possessions here. Come on, surrender. We're gonna fight once again. They're heavily depleted, although they have 3 regiments that are full strength. Almost 4 regiments. We could say 4 regiments of full strength. Even this one, 5. Let's fight. This will be a proper fight. I'm just hoping they're gonna glitch out again. Let's start. If we could control this hill would be great. I think now we're starting off closer than before. So we have a good chance. Biggest issue will be how do we replace our casualties. Not gonna be easy. That's for sure. We need more merchant shipping. How about with these guys? Just combining them here. Militia will move to the flank. We can have these guys positioned like that. To the flank. These guys will support the middle. And our generals will be there as well. Let's start the battle. We will move forward. But not much. Maybe something like that. We should have numerical superiority, so we should try to flank the enemy. These guys will be here. Hal will move there. Another Hal will keep up. And let's position our artillery on top of that hill. Our infantry in return should also be in a good spot. Cav can actually go to the left flank. With the Americans, I could charge such armies on the campaign map quite easily. Yeah, here the fear is that we will not be able to replenish our casualties. This is the biggest issue, basically. Let's move forward. Come on. As we said before, we're gonna try to capitalize on the situation. You guys have to push more. Oh yeah, canister. Come on. We have reserves. Our general should come here. Provide some moral support. You guys gonna spread out. And you guys gonna go to their flank. I don't think they're gonna receive any reinforcements this time. We're already breaking them. And we can tank our mortars for that. Their artillery is on the flank. Actually, let's do this. Have to be careful with our cavalry. We're gonna come closer. Their skirmishers are doing a number on our men. But I think we can push on this flank as well. Al, come on. I'm gonna switch. You're gonna go behind them here and try to cut them off. because now they're getting surrounded, they're in disarray. Just need to keep up the pressure, but maybe not trying to get into the canister range of their cannons. This could be pretty bad for us. Mortars are amazing. Not because they're doing a lot of killing here, but because they're just scaring them away. Come on. Keep moving, man. We need to be in that position. And those guys will move as well with us. These guys can already fire, so... yeah, they're done. They're done. Just need to squeeze them here. Like fish in a barrel. You guys can actually stop firing. We're wasting valuable munition. The same will apply to these guys. Now, what is happening? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, this was an absolute victory here. It's a huge difference when you have better guns. And more men, of course. I don't think that anyone managed to escape. This is opening up Philly for us. Which is great. We're just gonna chill for a few seconds to get our conditioning back, and we're gonna try to capture Philly. Well, guys, how do you feel about the game so far? Amos, this is your first time to see the game. What are your impressions? You lost 4 guns? That sucks. But their army is non-existent. I have no idea how they managed to escape with some guns, but okay. Whatever they say. I'm happy with the outcome. And it was actually a smart decision to wait for the reinforcements. If we didn't have our reinforcements, we're gonna pay much higher price here. We're gonna get these guys out. Leave brigade, and you're gonna go to Fort Montgomery. Fort Clinton is still kind of holding. There's no warning here of anything bad happening. Things are getting better with loyalty in Providence, but look at Boston. Only 8%. Terrible. Terrible situation. The worst thing is that we cannot really get any regiments in those areas where loyalty is so bad. I'm gonna listen to Indiana. Yeah, I think so too. I think it's a very interesting situation with the British campaign. Just gonna go and take Philly, I think. The problem is we have to maintain garrisons. Okay, we have you here. So we're gonna get out. And where should we go? We're gonna go to Leicester. These guys actually gonna go to Fort Clinton.
Regroup here.
Okay, Morristown has merchant still, so we're gonna get some extra money. We immediately gonna go for printing press. We can send those guys to Freehold. We're gonna send our cavalry to Morristown. And we're gonna go for Philly. We'll try not to allow Americans to enjoy their current situation. Yeah, we're actually increasing the transport ships. Anchor 10. Lost 2. Currently cannot afford to build new ships. Should have done that before, but now it's kind of too late, to be honest. It doesn't really matter with this one. Not gonna spend reputation on it. If we take Philly, we're gonna have more provisions as well. We're slowly getting some extra money. It sucks that we cannot speed up construction. Such a big pain in the butt. Yeah, they should be here. Fuck them up, boys.
Press the attack.
Yeah, we broke them. Come on. Proclamation of pardon? A proclamation was issued offering pardon all of those who would lay down their arms, with the exception of main leaders, but they merely ignited anger among the rebels and more people began to take up arms. Where? Just don't tell me it's Philly. Yeah, now Clinton is a problem. Okay, we have those guys coming in. Where's our fleet? I was thinking we're gonna get some more ships, but nah. I should have fought this manually, though. Leave brigade. You're gonna go after Monroe. No. You're gonna go after Monroe. Brigade will go to Philly.
Push through.
And we're gonna take it big time because it has a lot of construction material. A lot of construction points. Pardon me. Pardon my French. What is the situation with Freehold? Terrible. Literally terrible. Damn it. Did those guys disappear? Okay, they did not disappear.
Aim true. Flank them.
I'm not sure if we're winning here or what is happening. We should be winning. Creation of the Continental Army. The Second Continental Congress passed a resolution forming the so-called Continental Army to coordinate the military efforts of the colonies in the war against us. General George Washington was appointed commander-in-chief of this rebel army. But it doesn't say where. Should we fight here? Let's fight. We have to fight. Otherwise, we're gonna take such a heavy casualties for no reason. And we should be focusing on merchant shipping. We just need more money. That's all. We're like a drug addict. We need more money. Always. One of the solutions could be to increase taxes. But I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Formed units arriving are on convoys that you see on the map. Replacement just seem to be applied automatically. Yeah, I think so. Okay, our guys are already exhausted. We're gonna move them up slightly outside of the forested area. You guys gonna go there. You guys gonna form the center. Let's push up. Let's speed it up as well. I'll move your ass here. They're gonna be spreading out. Just gonna force them to get into my cannons. Hey, I made a mistake. Oh, these are mortars. What are these? Also mortars. Okay, my bad. What the hell? What kind of positioning is that? They're gonna break immediately. I can feel it. There's such a disarray. Cut him off here. Let's reposition. One of the problems here is that we are exhausted. You guys gonna hold where you are. You're gonna be moving with those guys. Like we said. Yeah, maybe these guys can stop. We do not really need to waste our ammo. Come on. Push forward. And we won. Wow, we cannot chase after them due to being too tired. You can stop firing. Let's go back. I think I'm gonna cut down salaries once again. Call to action again. Some extra income. It's always good. But we have to lower down salaries. There is no other way. These guys could actually get out, maybe. Try to chase after the enemy. You can go back in.
Charge forward.
Okay, they surrendered. Yeah, you're gonna go there to Philly. We're gonna use our general actually for this. Just lowering down recruitment numbers. So I don't think it's as bad as some other things, but we're gonna go for this one. We already have lower bounty than we should. We lost additional ship. We have 31 again. Boy. How about production here? We could go for ships and maybe merchant ships. We could try to do this. I think that we need to sell some raw materials in the colonies, even though it probably doesn't pay off. I think we need to do that. Yeah, you're welcome. I don't think we will be able to send them to Britain anytime soon. She's gonna sell fur. Gonna make sure we have 20. And we're gonna auto sell it. With rum should be the same. Like, yeah, it should be like 5. With textiles, I don't think we should be selling them. We're gonna need them for ships. But this could help us a bit more. You know, make some money. Merchant stall. We could capture like these two settlements, Easton and Reading. Could be difficult to sustain them though.
Stand firm.
We're gonna have those guys out. Oh, we're already recovering financially. That's super cool. I love to see that. We can get printing press, of course. And we're gonna restart production in our colonies. Let's go to production. Let's go to shipping. Merchant ships.
Advance quickly.
Come on. Need to wait until we see what we're fighting against here. Seems like provisions are okay. For the time being, of course. Oh boy. Fort Penn's gonna fall. There is no way we can reinforce it on time. So many men. Yeah, we have to retreat from Fort Penn. That sucks. We have to go back. Let's go back to Fort Montgomery. It's kind of too late to reinforce the fort. Oh, cool. We can get some additional reinforcements here. Do we have like a tax office? Seems like will give us some extra money. Let's go for this one, actually. So we have loyalty, we have printing press. We could have a church. But I think this one is more important than a church. Yeah, things are not looking great. Well, guys, it's almost 1 a.m. here. I have to wake up tomorrow for work, so I think I'm gonna call it a day. We've been streaming for quite some time now, almost 4 hours. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about the game, you can let me know. I'm gonna ask on their Discord channel if game can be played on Xsolla if you only have Steam version of the game. And yeah, that will be it. Thank you so much. I'm glad you guys enjoyed. I did enjoy your company as well. I hope it wasn't boring. And yeah, whenever you have any questions, please let me know. Ask me. If you want to chat with me, if you want to play some games with me, join my Discord channel. It's for free. You don't have to pay anything. It's there for everybody. This Sunday, 9 p.m. Central European Time, we're gonna have Rome 2 DEI. It's basically an overhaul mod, and we're gonna have massive multiplayer battles with subscribers, which is gonna have some fun. It will not be on YouTube. It will only be for us. So if you wanna join, if you wanna play, you can join, right? If you don't have Rome, or if you don't have a computer, or if you're not able to play, you can still join just to watch. We're gonna be streaming, but only on on Discord. So yeah, consider doing that, and see you around. Maybe we're gonna consider continuing the stream on Friday. I think Friday would be a good day to do that. So take care, guys, and I hope you have a very successful week. Bye bye for now.